Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Impressive jump! Keane is flagged offside. Politano. Well-timed, excellent interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He has found the way through. He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cherki actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Keane. He's through here. He's on it. Can he get away? He's found a way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Dembele did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now that looks a decent ball. That has not gone well. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And the through ball. Fratesi has the space to scheme. Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's Tonali. Oh, important interception. Dembele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Elise.
France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. Italy really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard.
Keane! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Upamecano. Conte. 15 minutes till half-time. Keane. Caught offside that time. Barella. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that's a lovely exchange. And the finish! Goal, Italy!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Italy have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Knocks it into space. And he's intervened well there. Barella. Zaccagni. Cherki. Now it's Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Politano, and it's Fratesi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's in a good position here. Mbappe. It's beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the shot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. France finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half. Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. In he goes again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He doesn't look too happy with that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tonali. Barella. Tries to play it through. Oh, that was vital. Great vision. Fratesi. Barella. Barella, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Barella wins the duel this time.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Tries a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Italy really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Chouameni. That has been cut short. Di Lorenzo kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And here's Zaccagni. Well read, nice interception. France do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Tonali. Politano. And here's Keane. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. France really could have done without this.
Sostituzione per l'Italia.
The chance to pull further clear.
Numero 24. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, il numero 10.
Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Italy are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Koundé. Olise. And it's Barella. Into the last quarter of an hour. Looking for the run. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's gone for goal! And it's played forward. Dembele might just make this. Barella. And he's played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Retegui. Some resolute defending there.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Searching pass he's played there. Barella is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a good ball out wide. Taken back almost at once. That is ended up in no man's land. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Two minutes to be added on. Now it's Retegui. Raspadori. Chouameni calmly anticipates. Not the most accurate pass. Raspadori. And that is as far as it goes. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time...
And he shoots! Superb from Dembele!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looking for options for movement.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
How Kubasi can get it clear. That's a good run down the left. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Perez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Perez. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party... Perez! It's anyone's ball now. France leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. This is a promising build-up. Cherki does well to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, and the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Williams. He's found a way through. Nico Williams. Very nicely done. And it's Pedri. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rodri. That's the throw. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Kubasi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Pedri. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe! And it's made its way to him. There will be a throw-in. Cherki. Kubasi. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. France are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes, 1-0 to the good. So right back into the action. France currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pedri. And it's Olmo. That ball looks a good one. He's in one-on-one. And he's had a shot! Conte. That's a sharp pass. Pedri, in with the challenge, spread it left. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's on it, can he get away? Dembele, tries a shot, and again. This is their second corner of the game. Laporte attempts a clearance. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Perez. France just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Mbappe is having a shot! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisive.
Oh, good climb! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Almost an hour gone. Now it's Williams. That's a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 11.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Space for him to turn and look. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Shifted it to the flank. Now there's a fine ball. It is a corner. Chance! And there's a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I query, Peter, whether he should have been allowed to do that in the first place, but absolutely nothing wrong with the finish.
Shift in momentum, perhaps. Great chance! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Fabian Ruiz gets flagged offside.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
The two
8.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same
Serán
time.
sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 6.
It's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Oyarzabal. Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Garcia. Great vision. That is ended up in no man's land. Conte aimed beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he was quick to react. Merino. Garcia. It's a good spell of possession, this. Merino. And he cuts out the supply.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Shot a goal! I think we're just about done here. Now it's Ferran Torres. Saliba gets a foot in here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Garcia. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Oyarzabal. Rabiot. That has not gone well. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Merino. And we're done. France have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action. Politano! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Now it's Politano. Barella. Barella. Nicely intercepted. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Italy are looking to break at pace. That is a great pick out. And that's a simple one for the keeper. France yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Politano. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Koundé. And here's Keane. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Elise. Barella.
Italy definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Politano. Well, they could break here. And here's Mbappe. He's under a lot of pressure there. Mancini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. The ball goes in. Big chance! Goal, Italy! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Italy have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
30 minutes gone. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Politano. Tonali. Cherki, spread it left. Played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Olise.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. And it's Barella. Politano tries a shot! Politano! That's brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's in a great position here. Cherki. Some resolute defending there. Mbappe. Cherki. No, he's not getting his way this time. Bastoni has given away a free kick. Chouameni. Conte. Oh, that is a nice touch. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And here's Zaccagni. And it's Barella. Zaccagni. Cherki. Played out to the left flank. Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zaccagni. And it's Barella. Zaccagni. He'll try from distance. But he's left disappointed.
Zaccagni really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And here's Keane. Played out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Cherki. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Politano. Fratesi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cherki. Tries to pass it, and the shot! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Italy find a position of real strength now. And it's Fratesi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! Politano! That's brilliant! A finish of true class! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Great chance! Played towards the front line. And here's Barella. Tonali. That's destined for the flank. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. Zaccagni. And the counter is on. And it's Barella. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Keane. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Barella. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Sostituzione per l'Italia.
And we have our very first corner.
Numero 24. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, il numero 15.
And the shot! No, got right underneath it.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Kante wins the duel this time. Fratesi. And here's Retegi. Good take. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tiny finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Italy are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's Barella. Cherki. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, again there's no way through. Locatelli. Barella. Cherki. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Olise has been caught there, it's a foul. Fratesi getting this one clear. Tonali. Fratesi. To Barella. And it's Locatelli. He won't be happy with that one. And the number on the board is 3. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, well played. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. France cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Oh, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
it.